Well, with that said, let's go to the next part of our program, and that is N-scale modeling. And our host for that is National Capital Trains.
National Capital Trains is the largest supplier of N-scale modeling products in the state of Virginia. We have been in business since 1989. We carry a full line of modeling products, specializing in N and HON3 scales. We carry a large selection of competitively priced high-quality N-scale products from Atlas, Bachmann, Digitrax, Intermountain, Kato, Microtrains, NCE, Pico, Rapido, Soundtrax, as well as Brass. For foreign railroad train aficionados, we offer a wide selection of Japanese and European prototype trains. We are located 20 miles from Washington, D.C. in Springfield, Virginia. We are a short 7-minute drive off Interstate 95. Stop in and see us for the best in N-scale. We also have online ordering on our website, including great prices and expert advice. Call us for your N-scale modeling needs and advice. Use the QR code to visit our website. We look forward to serving you.
And Clem Harris, who works for CSX, is an engineer. Can't be with us this evening because he's running a train. But I really do appreciate everything that Clem has done for us. And he does have a video for us on N-scale modeling. So Pat, if we could run his video, please.
Hi guys, this is Clem Harris, your Nutrax modeling host for the N-scale segment. This month I'm going to jump right in. We're continuing our series on different module standards and different meet standards for how modular type layouts can be set up. And if you remember from the last couple of months, we've discussed N-track, which is kind of the old reliable standard, and then we've discussed the up-and-coming T-track. And the pros and cons of that. And this month I'm going to show you the Fremo Evanston meet that took place in Evanston, Wyoming this summer. There were over 400 plus modules and all kinds of varying scenes, and the fact that this was able to be set up 400 plus modules in about a day or day and a half and then run well is not only a testament to the hard work of everybody that built the modules, but to the group setting everything up, and even all the way down to the standards that Fremo N carries. Without further ado, let's jump in, and I hope you enjoy the pictures and the standards presented here today. Thank you. guys, what did you think? As you can see, this was a bit of a boys' trip for my son and I this past summer. It was a good chance to get him further exposed to the hobby, let him enjoy and have some fun. And proud dad moment here. If you'll give me just a moment to indulge. He actually my son Sam was able to jump in and participate. He helped set up modules. He helped tear modules down. He learned quite a bit. He made a bunch of new friends, and then he got to run some of his N-scale equipment across the layout and show off some of the things that he likes doing. So he had a really good time. So proud dad moment aside now. Again, I want to touch on the fact that to see a layout that occupied a 15,000 square foot building. The building that we were in for this event was the old machine shop that is at Evanston, Wyoming, from the Union Pacific Railroad. And it's the city's repurposed the building to be able to have it for various events. Doesn't have quite the same feel, but it is the same shell, the same overall structure. To see 15,000 square foot of a building filled up almost full to the brim with Fremo N modules was absolutely impressive. And the time that it took to set up, get it running, get the bugs out of the system, and then actually have a solid day and a half or almost 2 days of being able to run with minimal problems was absolutely impressive. And I can't even begin to fathom how the guys put all that stuff together. This was my first exposure to Fremo N. I've been following the group off and on, and I had decided to sign up late last year to attend just to go see what it was all about, just to go do something fun with my son. Hands down, I think that this was well worth the time and energy spent both with my son and then to further my knowledge of N-scale. I brushed through the standards. I found the standards, FremoN.net, online. And as you can see, they're pretty straightforward. They're pretty simple. The focus is on the end plates and how the modules connect to each other, which that one thing eliminates most of the problems in any type of modular setup. That's not to say that everything was perfect in this event. It wasn't, but the standards that are there allow to be able to overcome those imperfections a lot easier and have a large modular layout set up and ready to rock and roll. My overall first impression of Fremo N was great. Again, I can't brag enough about how well the group did. You got to see in this event, you got to see a little bit of everything. You had some guys running modern trains. You had guys like myself. I ran some of the pictures of the stack train and stuff that were there. That was one of my trains I ran. You had guys running steam passenger trains. You had guys running steam powered freight. You had just a little bit of everything. The camaraderie amongst this group was awesome. To be new and then to have a 15-year-old in tow for this. Everybody was very accepting. Everybody was very friendly. Again, I can't say enough positive about my first experience with Fremo N. As you saw there towards the end of my presentation, I'm a dork. I like to go out and get pictures with friends and people that I've met through social media. I finally got to meet Gordy Robinson in person, of all people. He was an absolute riot to hang out with and talk with. And one of the last pictures there, you see Martin Jenkins, and he won the award for traveling the farthest to come participate. He came all the way in from Australia. He traveled almost 8,000 miles one direction just to go to little tiny Evanston, Wyoming, to enjoy N-scale. And that was again, I know I keep saying this, to me that was absolutely impressive. One One of the things I'm going to start closing with today, and just to kind of give a heads up, this is going to be my last presentation for the N-Scale function, and I want to personally give a big shout out to Jim for including me in this process. Unfortunately, this coming year, I have a lot of obligations coming up that revolve around some of my union activities. Plus, I'm having an issue with my Achilles, one of my Achilles tendons that unfortunately looks like it may require surgery. So I don't want to leave everybody hanging moving forward. And thank you for allowing me to show you my perspective of N-Scale. And it's one little corner of the world. It's one way of doing things. It's been fun though, and I've really enjoyed my time sharing some of the little things that I know, some of the events that I've gone to, some of the different standards for various modular setups. And thank you very much for allowing me to share my experience with you. Again, I'm sorry that I have to bow out, but again, thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening, and I look forward to meeting each of you either in person or over social media at some point in the future. Have a great evening.
Well, folks, that Clem Harris has really been an outstanding help for the N-Scale portion of it. I think he has given us a real flavor for what N-Scale is, what it can be in the future, and the direction that it's headed.